talk about our very popular big deal. And today alone, it's been very popular here on QVC2. We had about 300 of these picked up already. M95006 is your item number for your hydrangea tree. Look at how beautiful this is. $149.98. That's our big deal price. Remember, our prices, when they're a big deal, that means get it before it's gone, because this price is going away and you got to get it before, you know, we just have as many as we have to send out, and that's really it. $30, that's your easy pay here.
And people are buying them in pairs, as you can see.
Oh my gosh, there's something that is so magnificent about hydrangeas. And you get two colors to pick from. Do you want the limelight, or do you want that vanilla strawberry?
Precisely, and the limelight can be 12 feet tall, and these are tree forms. So these are not the shrub forms, these are tree forms. There's the limelight right there.
Gorgeous.
Just fabulous, big white blooms on that all summer long. And then the pink one is the vanilla strawberry, and that gets about 8 feet tall. But people are getting these in pairs.
And that one's limited too, the vanilla strawberry, by the way.
They're fabulous, and I've got those in my garden, but in the shrub form. Now, these can live to be 80 years old. Look at the trunk of that. You know that's old.
Yeah.
This is the largest plant that I'm selling this season, and what I'm shipping you is the largest I'm shipping.
And it's on free delivery, by the way. Like we're talking about, look at this is how
it's in a 3-gallon pot. And let me show you
Let's
exactly.
show how it comes.
Because this is why you start bigger, you can have bigger results, and also you can have better results.
Yeah.
Now, this is the way this one is right here, with a nice big trunk. Look, I'm shipping this out to you in a 3-gallon pot. And I'm just going to show you, people say, how long is it going to be before mine gets that tall? Well, the one I'm shipping to you in this 3-gallon pot is dormant right now. But if I put this up at the same height as this, you see where the crown starts to branch.
Oh, yeah.
Look up.
Yeah.
See where the crown starts to branch? That's where this one is branching. This is going to do what this one is doing this year. Not next year, but of course it will. Next year, the trunk will be as thick as this. But this year, it's going to perform. And everybody else out there, I don't care if you're in the nursery or online or wherever else, they're shipping them out in 1-gallon pots.
Oh, and my producer has been looking. She says they're about $200.
Yes.
Out in the marketplace.
That's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
But this is the 1-gallon, which is typical the way that they're shipped.
Yeah.
Now, here is the way this one comes to you in the 3-gallon. We're not messing around, but also consider this. Take a look at this. This ships for free. If you go to the nursery and find one, do you think this is going to fit in your car?
Right.
It's coming to your door.
That's
and
right.
it's guaranteed. You don't have to worry about breaking it up.
Yeah. This is the thing.
Yes.
Hydrangeas are the flowers that when they grow, my neighbors, woo, they have some gorgeous hydrangeas that look like they have been there for years.
Yes.
Every time I drive past the street in the summertime and I see those big blooms on those hydrangeas, I kind of want to like pull over to the side and go and clip a couple to bring up. Like, they're gorgeous. Well, talk about a payoff.
Yes, indeed. And also, they dry. So
pretty.
Let me just show you this.
Look at that. Look at this.
You know when I dried that? 5 years ago.
Look at the color.
5 years ago. So, well, let me just tell you, it's this color the first year. Then they'll start to fade because they've been dried. I spray painted them.
Oh my gosh.
And at Christmas time, I do the gold ones.
Look at that.
And I do the silver ones. And I make a wreath. And I decorate the mantle. And I put it on the Christmas tree.
All right, let's talk about
and I got a coffee table
planting these when we get them home.
Yes.
All of that good stuff. So
well, what you do is plant these in northern zones. These will grow out in full sun and only morning sun or high canopy shade.
Okay.
In the southern zones, they do need a frost. So if you're in Southern California or you're down in southern Florida, not for you. But most of the other areas, very, very cold hardy.
Okay.
And in southern zones, plant them just in morning sun.
Okay.
Or high canopy shade.
Nice.
But very long lived. Once they get established, they go on. Because this is the only hydrangea out there that's drought tolerant. It's not going to mess around with you and cause you troubles. And you've got this elegant topiary form, which is why people are getting them in pairs.
So when we get them home, we plant them.
Yes.
And then initially, we just water them. What did you say? How did you describe how we water them and fertilize them just to get them established?
You sprinkle some of this fertilizer on, water it in, keep it watered, evenly moist this summer.
Nice.
Next summer, unless you have an epic drought, it takes care of itself.
Perfect.
Because we've got these, if you've seen them all over Westchester in the shrub form.
Yes.
Not the tree form, which is really elegant. And they are in commercial establishments where they're not getting great care because they don't care.
Yeah.
And they just go on and they take care of themselves. I want low maintenance things.
Yep.
This is a good low maintenance plant to have. If you wanted another heirloom perennial, pick up the irises too. These will all last decades.
Yeah.
And I don't want to mess around with something. I don't want something falling apart
That's
when
right.
I am.
That's
It's got to be looking good.
We want everything to look good. We want it to be on its best behavior, and we want it to look good and last, right?
Yes.
Like, it's all about, if you are like me and, you know, driving through my neighborhood, you know, I live in a new build, so of course we don't have any flowers or anything. But there are some other houses that I always pass that have been there, and when I tell you they have some of the most gorgeous hydrangeas, you can tell that they have been there for years and years and years and years. That's what we're talking about. That's what you can expect with these. The
Yes.
payoff is going to be long lasting. So don't wait on these. They've been so popular as our big deal. And remember, your easy pay on this is $30, and we're shipping this to you for free. You're getting a 3-gallon plant home for free on shipping and handling. So that's a really great time to go
Yes.
ahead. And remember, 2 colors. Which ones do you want? Do you want that beautiful limelight that you're looking there? Or do you want the vanilla strawberry, which people have been loving, and everybody is buying them more than one? It's a smart thing to do. You're going to want more than one, right, Phillip?
Yeah, you're absolutely going to want more than one. And what I like about the pairs, though, don't think, oh, I'm going to get one, then I'm going to get another one later and have
Nope,
a
it's
pair.
not gonna happen.
Because they won't match.
Yeah.
So you have the right size on either side. And this really is an investment. It's not one of those things that, like people plant dogwoods and redbuds. They last 15 to 18 years under the best care. They're fairly short-lived in the whole scheme of things. Plant one of these, which is blooms all summer, not just spring.
Yeah.
Because the dogwoods are spring. Think of all the trees that bloom. They're all in the spring.
Okay.
This is all summer. This is a chance to have blooms up high, cut flowers, dried flowers,
Yeah.
low maintenance, and a great commemorative thing. Plant something that's going to outlast you.
That's
and then,
right.
then the grandchildren will say, well, when they're your age,
Yep.
they'll remember, oh, my grandmother planted that for me.
Oh, so sweet. Listen, hydrangeas are fantastic. There's just, to me, there's something that just screams summer when you see hydrangeas.
Or winter.
Right?
That's my garden in the winter.
Look at that. Like, they're still there.
I don't cut the old blooms off because I like the way the snow looks on it.
Yeah.
And it snowed at my house yesterday.
They're still there. Yeah, I saw that snow.
But it's a great look, and then I cut the old blooms off
Yeah.
In April, and then all the new foliage comes on, so that's the only thing I do.
So that's a tip. So he cuts the old blooms off in April, right, just to get ready for the new blooms to come on there. So if you live somewhere, like, you know, that's in our kind of area, do that.
Yeah.
These are the tips that I look for. These are the professionals. I am a novice gardener. How about a no gardener? I have not planted one thing, but that's going to change this summer. I'm getting down on these hands and knees, and I'm putting some flowers in my yard. I want it to look different. I want it to be that house when people drive by, they get inspired to plant.
Indeed, exactly. But you got to have some color up high.
Yeah.
If you've only got annuals and perennials,
Right.
the height is only to here.
Right.
Now, so this is what I designed when I did a big garden in Greenwich, Connecticut. Is that I've got all my annuals and perennials about knee high.
Okay.
Then behind them, I planted several of these. Then I've got the big color up here. So it's an embankment
love
of
it.
color all summer, because these blooms are all summer, and even into the winter, they've got that interesting look to them.
Yeah.
So you've got something going on. Don't just have it down here.
I don't have a lot of room for this one, though, Phillip. I have barely, I don't have a lot of yard.
This is a nice thing. It's a tree form.
Right.
And you know, the island of Manhattan
Yes.
is not big.
It's true.
You know why? That's why they have skyscrapers.
You're right.
You go up.
It's
This
true.
is the same notion.
Yeah.
You go up, and the nice thing about the tree form, you still have room to plant other things under
around it. Listen,
Think about it.
This is a fantastic deal. This is one where you've always wanted something that has some height, but gives you all these beautiful flowers. You go ahead and pick up a couple of these that you can. It's $30 on an easy pay, and they are going to last you year after year after year. So whether you get this gorgeous, you know, strawberry red color to, you know, bring that fun pop of color.
You're not going to find this anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I really had to get someone to do all the growth, and they're not grafted. They're on their own thing. But going out and trying to find them, what did you say if you found one?
Yeah, no, my producer says she's been looking for some things, and she saw the smaller pots were $200.
See, they're expensive,
Yeah.
but also if you find anything out there, you still got to get it in your car.
Yeah, you got to get it in your car.
This is coming directly to you. It's guaranteed for a year. If any troubles happen when it's shipped to you,
right.
that is also covered. If you break something up from the nursery because it's in your car,
Yeah.
they're going to say, oh, that's
well,
on you.
Yeah.
We
true.
got you covered.
Yeah.
And you also get your growing guide that tells you all about it.
Which we
But
love.
Of all the hydrangeas, this is the easiest type.
Yeah, we love the growing guide. This to me is where you really learn. You know, a couple of summers ago, I didn't do it last summer, but the summer before last, I grew all of my Roberta's tomatoes.
Ooh.
And when I tell you I had 6 plants, it was way too many. I had hundreds of tomatoes. I gave everybody tomatoes because I couldn't do anything with them. But that growing guide was the thing that I used the most. So I just say that to say, do not throw these away. Like I go back to these growing guides. Like they're so good. They tell you when to plant.
Yes.
Like, you know, it's just such a great little guide to help you along. And if you're a novice like me, like this is really important.
It's really important, but you talked about giving away the tomatoes.
I did.
But I talked about drying the hydrangea flowers. And by the way, you can do them any color you want to and make wreaths. You can make a dried arrangement, and I spray it with hairspray.
Yeah.
And you can give that to your neighbor, and rather than sending flowers that are going to last for 5 days, you have sent a dried arrangement that's going to last for 5 years,
Oh my
which is what I
gosh.
have in my house.
Wow.
Use these in your house.
That's
You'll
right.
think when wintertime comes, you're thinking, ooh, I wish I had those now.
I bet. And it makes me want to go ask my neighbors if I can just go and snip a couple. I'm sure they wouldn't mind because theirs are so big and beautiful.
Yes.
So don't wait on this one, especially if you want this vanilla strawberry. We only have about 200 to go around. That's it. And it's our most popular choice, and it's been that all day. So that's your vanilla strawberry. And then also this gorgeous one here is called Lime Light. $30, that's your easy pay. Get it before this big deal price is gone. It's M95006. And this is the warranty, which we love, Phillip.
Indeed, at Phillip Watson Designs, I'm going to take care of you. You've made me happy for 30 years here, and I want to turn you into a successful gardener. You can reach me at the number on the screen or at the website there with any of your plant questions. I'll take care of you, and thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, it's so true. They're awesome. I called with just even a question, and they answered my question. Okay, listen, don't wait on that. Remember, your big deal price is $149.98. That's the Limelight, and then, of course, the vanilla strawberry. Again, it's M95006. Now, we talked about the gorgeous trees, the bigger ones.